The Hidden Lantern.
Let us explore the left-hand path. This is not the path of blind faith or submission. This is the path of the rebel, the seeker, the one who refuses to kneel. On the left-hand path, you are not a servant. You are becoming a sovereign. You do not beg for power. You claim it. You do not wait for salvation. You become it. It is the path of self-deification, of embracing your darkness as well as your light, of breaking the chains that were placed on your mind, your will, and your spirit. Here, knowledge is not forbidden. It is sacred. Power is not evil. It is natural. And the only true sin is remaining a slave when you were born to rule. This is the path of the wolf, not the sheep, the dragon, not the lamb, the god, not the worshipper. Welcome to the left-hand path. Let us dive into the occult. Let us dive into hidden and banned knowledge. The book of the Unchained Will opens itself tonight. It looks deep into your soul and turns to a random page for your first lesson. Today the spirits call forth Duchess Bune of the Ars Goetia. Duchess Bune, the 26th spirit of the Ars Goetia. She is a mighty duchess who commands 30 legions of spirits. She most often appears as a powerful three-headed dragon. One head like a dog, one head like a griffin, and one head like a human. Her powers are highly sought after. She brings wealth and riches. She grants eloquence, wisdom, and charisma. She can move and command the spirits of the dead, making her a powerful ally in necromancy. She gives true and direct answers to any questions asked of her. If you come to Duchess Bune, like most, seeking only quick riches, allow me to educate you. True wealth with the Duchess rarely falls from the sky like coins from the void. Instead, she works with deeper mastery. First, she opens doors. She creates opportunities, unexpected career advancements, high-value connections, profitable sales, or the sudden resolution of long-standing financial burdens. Second, she grants eloquence and charisma. The old grimoires are clear. She makes one wise and well-spoken. In the material world, this becomes the power to negotiate masterfully, pitch ideas with confidence, close important deals, and command respect wherever you go. Third, she teaches true financial wisdom. The Duchess carries a patient, grounding energy. She helps shift your mindset away from desperation and scarcity, guiding you to build a lasting empire, not fleeting gains. She teaches how to manage, multiply, and sustain wealth with discipline and vision. And finally, she works with ancestral currents. As the one who moves the spirits of the dead, she can align you with the hidden success, knowledge, and unclaimed fortune that flows through your bloodline. This is how real empire is built with Duchess Bune, not through luck alone, but through transformation, opportunity, and ancestral power. One of Duchess Bune's most ancient and powerful roles is that of a necromantic ally. In the old grimoires, she is described as the spirit who changeth the place of the dead, and can gather the spirits which be under him upon your sepulchres. This means Bune holds authority over the movement and communication with spirits of the deceased. What this means in practice, she can help facilitate contact with specific ancestors or loved ones who have passed. She brings order and protection during necromantic work or seances. She assists in ancestral healing, resolving unfinished matters, inherited burdens, or gaining wisdom from those who came before you. Some practitioners call upon her when working with graveyard spirits or when seeking messages from the other side. Bune does not force the dead. Instead, she acts as a noble mediator, opening pathways with respect and clarity. Her energy is often described as patient, regal, and grounding, which makes her especially valuable for those who are new to necromantic practices. Because of this power, she is considered one of the stronger Goetic spirits for ancestral work, spirit communication, and uncovering hidden family knowledge or inheritances, both spiritual and material. Let me guide you through the ritual. At the end, there will be a genuine conversation with the Duchess herself, using voiced dialogue. I'd like to show you a ritual altar dedicated to Duchess Bune. This is only one example of how such an altar can be arranged. There is no single correct way. Every practitioner eventually develops their own personal style over time. The altar is covered with a black or green cloth. In the very center, I have intentionally left an empty space out of respect. This is where Duchess Bune's sigil or seal should be placed. You can print it, engrave it, embroider it, or paint it by hand. Many practitioners believe that carefully drawing or painting her sigil yourself is already a respectful offering, because it requires time, patience, attention, and intention. If you have her sigil as a necklace or pendant, you can also keep a small green velvet pouch for it on the altar. Beneath where the sigil will sit lies a written contract, prepared with red ink. Some practitioners choose to add a few drops of their own blood. Whether or not someone creates a written pact is always a personal decision. On the left side rests a red feather quill, symbolizing the act of writing, commitment, and intention. Beside it are two stones commonly associated with prosperity: citrine, often linked with abundance and success, and pyrite, traditionally connected with confidence, opportunity, and wealth. Both are strongly associated with her. Several copper coins and a small copper token are placed upon the altar. Copper is frequently used in modern practice with Duchess Bune and complements her warm energy. On the right side sits a rose gold offering plate containing cinnamon, pieces of dark chocolate, freshly cut oranges, and a small cupcake. These are examples of offerings that many practitioners enjoy giving her. Above the plate are two ornate chalices. One contains sweet red wine, while the other holds fresh water, both offered as signs of respect and hospitality. At the back of the altar stand green and golden candles. Green is associated with prosperity and abundance, while gold and orange reflect warmth, vitality, and solar energy. Nearby, several sandalwood incense sticks burn continuously, filling the space with fragrant smoke. A bottle of sandalwood incense oil rests beside them. Sandalwood is one of her most beloved scents. Finally, the entire altar is surrounded by soft darkness, gentle candlelight, and rising incense smoke, creating a quiet, respectful atmosphere meant for meditation, prayer, ritual, or simply spending time in contemplation. This is not presented as the only way to honor Duchess Bune. It is simply one example meant to inspire those who wish to create a sacred space with sincerity, respect, and personal meaning. If you come to the Duchess with respect and an open heart, she can be very patient and forgiving. Always address her with her title. Let me also share with you the traditional and modern correspondences of Duchess Bune, so you may approach her with greater understanding and respect. Her primary element is earth, stable, grounding, and abundant, though some modern practitioners also feel her solar and fiery aspects, connecting her to warmth and radiant success. She is often associated with the direction of the east in classical Goetic tradition, or the north when working through her earthly and ancestral nature. Her sacred metal is copper, reflecting her Venusian elegance and flow, though gold is also deeply resonant with her wealth-bringing power. Personally, I often work with rose gold because it beautifully combines both gold and copper. Her favored incense is sandalwood above all, but she also accepts frankincense and cinnamon with pleasure. Her colors are rich and meaningful: green for prosperity and growth, gold for abundance and solar vitality, orange for warmth and attraction, and black when working with her in necromantic or ancestral rites. In the heavens, she aligns with the sign of Sagittarius, specifically between 5 and 9 degrees. Her tarot correspondence is the Eight of Wands: swift movement, clear messages, and sudden manifestation. For timing, she is strongly connected to Friday, the day of Venus, which honors her rank as Duchess. She also responds beautifully to Sunday, the day of the sun, when your focus is on wealth and golden success. To greatly increase the power of your petition, perform your ritual during a Venus hour on Friday, or a solar hour on Sunday, because planetary hours change with sunrise and sunset in your location. Always check a reliable planetary hours calculator for the exact times. On Friday, the 1st, 8th, 15th, or 22nd hour after sunrise is especially potent. The same applies for Sunday when seeking her solar blessings. Always keep your agreements with her. This is very important. In addition to physical offerings, there are powerful non-material offerings that Duchess Bune truly values. Public praise. She highly values her reputation. Simply posting a sincere public thank you, such as "Thank you, Duchess Bune," on a forum or in a community after she has helped you, is one of the most common and appreciated offerings. Devotional art. Drawing or painting her sigil with care and beauty by hand is seen as a deep act of respect and devotion. Cemetery care, because of her strong connection to the dead and necromancy. Cleaning up a local graveyard, leaving flowers, or studying your own genealogy are all considered excellent action offerings. When it comes to edible offerings, unlike some traditions where the food must be thrown away, many modern practitioners of demonolatry report that Bune is perfectly happy for you to consume the offerings after the ritual. The common practice is to leave the food or drink on her altar for a short time, usually an hour or two, so she may take the energetic essence of it. You can say out loud, "I am sharing this meal with you." Then you may consume it yourself, so nothing goes to waste. Personally, I prefer to leave the offerings for a full 24 hours so she can enjoy the energetic essence in peace. After that, I either throw it away respectfully or bury it outside. To contact Duchess Bune during the ritual, enter a meditative state. Sit comfortably in front of the altar. Focus your mind entirely on your goal. Connecting with Duchess Bune, open the gate by chanting her N. First, anoint her sigil with sandalwood oil at the four corners. If the sigil is made of metal, you may also safely pass it through the incense smoke. If you have a contract, anoint it with a few drops of oil as well. Close your eyes and take deep, slow breaths. Let go of any desperation, anxiety, or immediate expectations. Then, open your eyes and gaze softly at her sigil. Do not stare intensely. Let your eyes relax. Begin chanting her N repeatedly, either out loud or in a strong whisper. Vibrate the words slightly in your throat. Repeat the chant 9, 27, or 108 times until you feel a shift in the room's atmosphere. Bune's presence is rarely frightening, but it is distinct. You will know she has arrived. She does not usually show herself visually, so look for signs: a sudden heavy warmth or thickness in the air, a scent of oranges or sweet perfume that wasn't there before, a sense of calm, royal authority overtaking your racing thoughts, or unusual flicker patterns in the candle flame. Once you feel her presence, welcome her formally. State your intent clearly and honestly. Match her energy. No one likes beggars. Duchess Bune, wise and eloquent spirit, I welcome you. Then mention your offerings. In exchange for your guidance, assistance, or wish, clearly state your specific goal. If you have a contract ready, read it aloud. Wait for her answer. If she accepts, burn it safely. After the ritual, let the ashes fly with the wind. You may be wondering how to hear her. Simply sit in silence for a few minutes. Answers from Bune rarely come as a booming external voice. Instead, look for sudden, crystal-clear thoughts dropping into your mind. Intense emotional reassurance that your request is being handled, or visual symbols appearing behind your closed eyelids. When you are finished stating your request, thank her politely. Do not banish her harshly. Treat her like an esteemed partner. Thank you, Duchess Bune, for your presence and your aid. Go in peace and bring swift movement to my request. Hail, Bune. Finally, let the candles burn down safely. The following is a voiced interaction I had with the Duchess. I kept most of it private under the law of silence, but some parts I will share with you, so you may get to know her better and know what to expect. Did you hear my plea?
Yes, I heard you clearly. You came to me without games or hidden agendas, carrying both the fiery desire to reclaim your power and the open, honest heart of a student ready to learn. Your call was authentic, and it has been registered.
Great Duchess, is this deal, with its terms and conditions, acceptable to you?
Yes, proceed with structure, responsibility, and clear boundaries.
I also work with other spirits. How do I avoid conflict and interference?
Maintain order, work in stages, keep your agreements, remain the ruler of your own altar.
Did I do right by moving away from God?
Yes, you did the right thing. You made the correct and necessary decision to protect your own well-being. You did not run away. You chose yourself, and that is always the right choice. You are on the right path now. Keep walking.
Was he an obstacle, wasn't he?
Yes, he was a massive obstacle to your personal growth, happiness, and freedom.
Are you going to guide me, change my luck, be there for me?
I will guide you, but I will not carry you. Your luck changes only when you change your actions.
I was in contact with you in the past. Back in 2010, knew nothing back then. I did almost everything wrong in the ritual. Did you hear me back then? Do you remember me?
You were heard despite your mistakes. What matters is not perfection, but sincerity, growth, and the willingness to return wiser than before.
Before I move on, let me clarify what I mean by God. I am referring to the old, outdated belief system that was causing me great anger and inner conflict. Many practitioners work successfully with Goetia, angels, and other spirits. In my case, my interactions with Duchess Bune have been deeply helpful. Let me tell you about her personality and energy. Something very important to know before you approach her. Duchess Bune is regal, elegant, patient, and businesslike. She carries a warm but dignified presence, never scary or chaotic. She responds best to respect, sincerity, and confidence. She strongly dislikes begging or desperation. She is generous, but she expects you to do your part. Consistent action and effort. If you wish to build a long-term relationship with her, remember this. Consistency matters far more than big, one-time rituals. Regular small offerings and public praise work wonders. She greatly appreciates when you show real progress and put in the work on your side. Above all, she is not a genie. She helps those who help themselves. Never make promises you cannot keep. Always thank her and follow through on your agreements. Hail, great Duchess Bune. I praise you, great Duchess Bune.
The Hidden Lantern.